Can a single arm heal a city's anxiety while simultaneously creating the biggest controversy of the year? That is the brutal, beautiful question hanging over Clearwater right now. Welcome back, everyone. We need to have a serious conversation about what happened on Sunday, because it wasn't just a spring training game. It was a declaration of war on the status quo. When Andrew Painter stepped onto that mound against the New York Yankees, the air changed. We aren't just talking about a prospect getting some reps. We are talking about the 13th overall pick of the 2021 draft, a young man who has been through the absolute hell of Tommy John surgery, stepping up and throwing 2 perfect innings against the Bronx Bombers. He didn't just get them out, he dismantled them. But this brilliance brings a terrifying complication to Philadelphia. The context here is heavy. We are staring at an opening day rotation that is missing its heart. Zack Wheeler, the ace, the rock, is down. He is injured and likely won't be walking through those clubhouse doors until April. In the cruel calculus of Major League Baseball, one man's injury is another man's golden ticket. Painter is no longer asking for a spot. He is demanding it with every 99-mile-per-hour fastball he throws. But here is the emotional hook that is tearing fans apart. We are terrified of rushing him, yet we are addicted to the potential of what he can be. Think about the pressure cooker this kid is in. He is 2,001 meters, 6.7, of raw potential, weighing in at 98 kg, and he is being asked to fill the shoes of a Cy Young caliber pitcher immediately. The report from MLB.com isn't just a rumor anymore, it's a blueprint. They are saying he will be in the rotation when the season starts. But this isn't a fairy tale yet. It's a ticking time bomb, because April is coming, Wheeler is coming back, and when the ace returns, the Phillies will face a decision that could shatter the chemistry of a team built to win a World Series right now. We are looking at a rotation of Painter, Christopher Sanchez, Jesus Luzardo, Aaron Nola, and Taijuan Walker to start the year. It looks solid on paper, but baseball is played by humans with egos, not robots. Painter has a month, maybe less, to make himself indispensable. He has to be so good that the front office is terrified to send him down. He has to make the idea of demoting him to the minors feel like a crime against baseball. If he struggles, the decision is easy. He goes back to AAA to refine his craft. But if he dominates, if he looks like the second coming of Roy Halladay, then we have a crisis. A beautiful, chaotic, roster-crunching crisis. This is the storyline that will define the first quarter of the 2026 season, and frankly, I don't think we are ready for the drama that is about to unfold. To truly understand the gravity of this moment, we have to look in the rearview mirror. We have to understand the darkness Andrew Painter climbed out of. In 2023, the dream died for a while. That Tommy John surgery diagnosis is the 3 words no pitcher ever wants to hear. It's a year and a half of your life gone. It's lonely rehab sessions in empty gyms while your teammates are playing under the bright lights. For a top prospect, it can be a career killer. We have seen dozens of can't-miss prospects vanish after elbow reconstruction. They come back with less velocity, less bite on the curveball, or they are just mentally broken, afraid to let it rip. That is why what Painter did last season and what he is doing now is nothing short of miraculous. Let's look at the numbers with a critical eye. He started in Single A, worked his way to Triple A, and represented the Phillies in the All-Star Futures game. On the surface, the stat sheet from the minors last year looks ugly, a 5.8 record and a 5.26 ERA in 26 starts. If you are a casual fan, you look at that 5.26 ERA and say, he's not ready. But you would be wrong. You have to look deeper. That season wasn't about ERA. It was about health. It was about trusting the arm again. It was about throwing 26 starts without feeling that pop in the elbow. The Arizona Fall League was the turning point. That is where the rust started to fall off. And then came Sunday against the Eagles. Sorry, the Yankees. Easy to mix up the intensity when Philadelphia is involved. 2 perfect innings, no hits, no walks, just dominance. This connects us to a broader historical trend in baseball. Think about Steven Strasburg's debut. Think about Jose Fernandez. When these generational talents arrive, they don't just pitch, they electrify the stadium. Painter has that it factor. However, we must temper this with the reality of modern baseball management. The Phillies are not a rebuilding team that can afford to let a rookie figure it out while losing games. Every loss counts in the NL East. The front office is looking at those minor league stats and sweating. They know that AAA hitters are not major league hitters. The jump in difficulty is astronomical. Painter is trying to make that jump after missing an entire critical year of development. It is an unprecedented tightrope walk. He is battling his own biological clock, the recovery timeline, and the immense weight of being the savior of the rotation, while the actual savior, Wheeler, heals up. This isn't just about throwing strikes. It's about mental fortitude. Can he handle a blown save? Can he handle a 3-run homer at Citizens Bank Park when the fans are booing? That is the test he hasn't taken yet. Now, let's put on our general manager hats, because this is where the headache begins. This is the protocol of expansion applied to roster management. We need to analyze the impact of Zack Wheeler's return in April. Let's assume Painter is lights out. Let's assume he posts a 2.50 ERA in April. Wheeler comes back. You now have 6 starting pitchers for 5 spots. Who is the odd man out? This decision impacts the salary cap hit efficiency, the clubhouse chemistry, and the tactical flexibility of the team. Let's break down the unmovables. Christopher Sanchez is untouchable. He finished 5th in all of baseball with a 2.50 ERA last season. You don't move that. Jesus Luzardo? He tied for 5th with 15 wins. He is a lock. Aaron Nola? Despite a shaky 6.01 ERA in 17 starts recently, his track record and his 2024 performance, 3.57 ERA in 33 games, give him tenure. He is the veteran horse you ride into battle. That leaves us with the uncomfortable conversation about Taijuan Walker. Walker posted a 4.08 ERA in 34 appearances last year. He is solid, but is he spectacular? No. Crucially, he is the only one in this group with recent bullpen experience, having made 13 relief appearances in the last 2 years. The logical, analytical brain says, move Walker to the bullpen. It solves the problem. You keep Painter starting, you slot Wheeler back in, and Walker strengthens the relief corps. But baseball is political. Walker has a contract. He has pride. Demoting a veteran starter to the bullpen can poison a locker room if not handled perfectly. Rob Thomson is known for managing people well, but this is a grenade. And then there is the 6-man rotation theory. Could the Phillies run with 6 starters? It sounds great. It protects Painter's surgically repaired elbow by limiting his innings, and it keeps Wheeler fresh for the playoffs. But it burns a roster spot that could be used for a utility hitter or a situational lefty reliever. It taxes the bullpen on days when a starter gets knocked out early because you have one less arm down there. If Painter struggles early, the Phillies have an easy out. They pat him on the back, say, "Good job, kid," and send him to Lehigh Valley to dominate AAA hitters until September. But if he is the real deal, if he is better than Walker, if he is better than Nola right now, then the Phillies have to make a ruthless business decision. They have to decide if they are loyal to the past, the veterans, or committed to the future, Painter. And let's not forget the trade scenario. If everyone is healthy and pitching well, does Dave Dombrowski pull the trigger on a trade to acquire a big bat, using one of these arms as bait? The possibilities are endless, and every single outcome changes the trajectory of the season. We have analyzed the stats, we have looked at the history, and we have dissected the roster politics. Now we arrive at the conclusion. The Philadelphia Phillies are in a unique, enviable, and terrifying position. They have an embarrassment of riches in the pitching department, but they are operating on a razor's edge. The injury to Zack Wheeler has opened a door that was supposed to be closed, and Andrew Painter has kicked it down with authority. This isn't just about 2026. This is about the identity of the franchise for the next decade. If Painter sticks, he becomes the face of the next generation. If he is sent down, it might be the prudent move to save his arm, but it risks alienating a fan base that is starving for homegrown greatness. The win now window is wide open, but it won't stay open forever. Every decision Rob Thomson makes in the next 6 weeks will be scrutinized under a microscope. My final take is this: talent usually wins out. If Andrew Painter proves he is one of the best 5 pitchers in this organization, the Phillies will find a way to keep him. Whether that means a 6-man rotation, a bullpen conversion for a veteran, or a shocking trade, they cannot afford to leave their best weapons in the minor leagues. The ghost of seasons past warns us against hubris, but the promise of the future is too bright to ignore. Now I'm turning the microphone over to you, the heartbeat of this team. I want you to go to the comments section right now and answer the ultimate question. When Zack Wheeler returns in April, what is your move? Do you send the rookie Painter back down to protect him? Do you force Taijuan Walker into the bullpen? Or do you run a 6-man rotation and risk burning out the relief corps? This is the debate that will define our spring. Don't sit on the sidelines. Let your voice be heard. If you enjoyed this deep dive, Smash that like button, share this with every Phillies fan you know, and make sure you are subscribed. We are going to be tracking every pitch, every strikeout, and every roster move as we march toward opening day. The road to the World Series starts with these hard decisions. Let's get ready for baseball.